Breaking news: Nigerians. Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention based on tribal politics will soon tear Nigeria apart. Lawyer Ejimakor. Guys, we all know that Barrister Aloy Ejimakor is one of the special counsels to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. And he has said that with the continued detention of the IPOB leader, is not based on the law of the land, but on politics of tribe and ethnicity. Ejimakor, who said this on Wednesday morning on his Twitter page, said that the continued detention of the Biafra group leader based on politics of tribe will surely tear Nigeria apart sooner than later, as the Nigerian government cannot have it both ways. Ejimakor wrote on his Twitter page saying, "A politics that is based on tribe and ethnicity is doomed to tear a country apart." Barack Obama. The continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu is not based on the law, but on the same politics of tribe, and it will surely tear Nigeria apart sooner than later. You cannot have it both ways. Never, my wonderful people. Since that Nnamdi Kanu have been in the custody of the DSS ever since the Nigerian Court of Appeal on October 13th, 2022, in its judgment, discharged and acquitted Kanu of all the charges labeled against him by the Nigerian government, and even ordered his immediate and unconditional release from detention. However, he has remained in the detention as the government objected to the appeal court's ruling. They said, no, we won't let this man go. He must remain in the DSS custody. And if care is not taken, Nnamdi Kanu might die in the DSS custody. God forbid, we are not praying for that to happen. But then, if it happens, what do you think will happen in Nigeria? What do you think would be the fate of Nigeria if that man should die in the DSS custody? Because I don't see a reason why Nnamdi Kanu should be detained till date, all as a result of the disobedience of the Nigerian government on a whole court orders. They said, no, we won't obey this one. We know the one we are going to obey. So they select the court orders they would obey and the ones they will not obey. You know, recently, BUHARI came and made a statement that people are saying he doesn't obey court orders. That is a lie. He has been obeying court orders for long. And I said, look at this one. You that select which court orders to obey and not to obey. This one that you recently came out to approve of the new Naira notes circulating, the old Naira notes circulating into the public after since March 3rd that the court had stated in its judgment and have ordered that the old 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes should come back into circulation alongside with the new Naira notes. But since BUHARI kept quiet, Emefiele kept quiet, AGF Abubakar Malami, he kept quiet until Nigerians, they can't press them for next, say, if Emefiele no talk, wetin go happen to am? You know, we like am. BUHARI, they come hold and say, guy, you go nowhere. This time around, you must obey this court order. No be every time you go to do as you like. This time around, people are suffering. We can't continue this way. So you must obey these court orders. So he then had to make a statement. The CBN had to release the statement because Nigerians don't too hold them for neck. So they won't choke. Now they just quickly, make the statement to the public. And then Nigerians started, collecting the old Naira notes. And that is it. So for this Nnamdi matter now, I don't still see reason why for long, after the court had ruled in its judgment, let this man go. This man is released unconditionally. Nnamdi Kanu should not be detained. But the government says no. And the lawyer Ejimakor have stated that Nnamdi Kanu continued detention is based on tribal politics, and it will soon tear this country apart. If it has not started tearing us apart already. Because we go to the southeast region, we see the agitation going on there. When you go to the south, you see people protesting for the Yoruba nation. They are agitating for Oduduwa. They want to go their separate ways. The Southeast, they want to go their separate ways. They want to go for Biafra. They want their own land. Instead of the federal government to call these agitators together, try to calm them down, negotiate with them, at least to come up to a reasonable conclusion, see to their needs. Because the Biafra people, they can't just wake up one morning and start saying that they are agitating for Biafra. They must have suffered injustice, unfairness. That is why they are agitating. They are not agitating because they love agitating, because of the unfairness that and the injustice that have been melted upon them. That is why they say no. They cannot continue to live in one Nigeria when they are being treated badly. That is why they want to go their separate ways. But the federal government is not ready to negotiate with them. Instead, the federal government sees them as terrorists. When you see how the IPOB members, when they want to come out to protest peacefully or stage a rally, that is how you see the Nigerian military. They will flex their arms, you know. They're going to carry body for where IPOB dey. But when it comes to the Boko Haram, the real terrorists we have in this country, the Fulani herdsmen, the real terrorists we have in this country, those people terrorizing this country, they will not flex their arms on them. They will not flex their muscles on them. But when it comes to the IPOB, you go see them. They're going to carry body, they carry shoulder. To the extent they will tell you they kill some IPOB members who have been terrorizing this, that, this. And I will say, look at what is happening in this country. What is going on? It seems that the people that are crying for their freedom, so is it a crime? Is it a crime to agitate? Because I think the only crime of Nnamdi Kanu is because he doesn't want this thing to continue. And he has said no. So what is it? I think that is his only crime. If not, what crime has he committed? He has not killed anyone. He's not a murderer. He's not a thief. He's not a criminal. So why is he still in the DSS custody till date? His only crime is self-determination. He wants all this to stop. And that is why the government, they don't want Biafra. And they don't want to let Nnamdi Kanu go. So our lawyer Ejimakor is saying that the government should stop what they are trying to do. This injustice, they should stop it. This tribalism, they should stop it because it will tear this country apart. It will soon tear this country apart. In fact, I feel it's already tearing this country apart. It's already tearing this country apart gradually. And it will come to a point whereby if this man is not released and then he eventually dies in the DSS custody, hey, no be small kasala go burst for this country. In fact, war fit break out because those in IPOB members, they no go gree. They go carry the matter for head. They go whole government say, see, we don't dey tell una say, release this man, release this man. You say no. Now he don't die. God forbid, nothing will happen to Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not praying for his death. Nobody's praying for his death. But we are just stating, what if this thing happens? So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this particular issue? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you.